What do you do when you want to learn Chinese, but you just don't have the time? See, I teach Chinese, and on Instagram, right here, somebody said, I think I'm probably just a bit shy to actually use the words, and it always feels like you don't have the time to learn. And then another lady said time constraints, as in it's not. I asked her, how's your Chinese coming along? And she said it's not, because she needs to carve out a dedicated 15 to 30 minutes a day. Somehow, it's all about commitment. Is it about commitment? Because you can't find the time to learn Chinese? Are you not committed? It's a little more complicated than that, and I'll share with you in a moment. Hey, 你好，我名字叫奎州，因为我爸是加拿大人，他是从非洲移民到美国去，然后我呢是在中国住了11年了，可以叫我一个中文老师。It's not that you're not committed, it's that you don't know how to plan your schedule. And without a solid plan, it seems like you don't have the time, because every time you sit down to study, it takes a lot of your brain power and more time to get started because of the lack of direction. So here's what I would say in this case. If you want more time to study Chinese, simplify your plan. That way, your plan doesn't take all day. There are 3 key pillars to studying Mandarin on your own. This is exactly for you if you have a day job, okay? And you're super busy. 1, you need to pick up a good book. 2, you need to find an interesting resource. 3, you need to have somebody to study with. And all those work together. So you need multiple exposures and to a word in order to remember that word. So if you find a word in your book, then you might see that word again if you're watching something or consuming another type of content. In this case, like YouTube videos. Find a YouTube channel that teaches Chinese, or a Chinese TV show with subtitles, okay? But then even if you're like, say, a beginner or intermediate, you might not understand all the words that you're starting to see in the multimedia that you're consuming. So you need that language exchange partner to help you again come in contact with those words, but also explain the words in the context that they are appearing in. And it creates this virtuous cycle. And you know what this virtuous cycle does for your language? I'll tell you in a second. But some of you said you like my face mask. It's 笑一个, which means smile in Chinese. I made a shirt that says the same thing, because when Chinese people see it and then you see them looking at your shirt and you know, oh, a Chinese person, then you can strike up a conversation and meet somebody cool, hopefully. So the link to those is right below. If you want one, it supports my channel. Thank you very much. So the virtual cycle, what it does is it gets rid of that problem where you've spent your time that you can never get back, you know, trying to learn Mandarin, and then you forget it. Right? And it sucks to forget words. But by encountering words more often, they get cemented in your brain better. And then you don't forget as much. And, well, I guess we started out talking about lacking time to study, and I just gave you a full study plan. It was pretty short. Actually, there's a link down below if you want the complete version of this best way to learn Chinese on your own, not my way, just the best way, because it's a framework that you can apply to your own busy situation. The link is in the descriptions below, and tap or click the screen right there if you want another video with a tip explaining how to study Chinese the right way and learn lots on your own. Talk to you later. Bye.